All right, we are live. We are live. What is good? I'm gonna wait for y'all to get in here, tap in with me. What is going on? Facebook, TikTok, what is good? YouTube side, what it do? YouTube family, what's going on? Shout out to everybody on the TikTok side. What's good? I know the haters are gonna be coming in. It's so crazy, but we keep it real in the JC network. You already know. Shout out to Dallas Cowboys for Life 210. What's good? John Stranger, what is do? What it do, man? Stranger Low, what's going on, bro? Shout out to you. Let me make sure I'm good on this side of town. All right, we Gucci, we Gucci. Okay, Don O'Connor, what is good? What is good? Shout out to you. What's up with you, man? Yeah, man, it's so crazy. It's unfortunate that our Dallas Cowboys we didn't step up when it really matters. It's so unfortunate that situations like this happen. Like you got so much skill set within the team, and to see the team not go out there and step up when the lights were brightest, it's just wow. It's wild. Hey, shout out to Tavis. What's good, bro? What's good with you, man? I gotta see if my everything is working right now. I don't even know if my sound system is like down. I don't know if you guys can be able to hear me. Can you hear me, bro? Can you hear me good? I don't know if it's working or not. He said, Dak ain't. Hey, shout out to you, Ant. What's going on, man? It's so wild when it comes down to Dak Prescott. It hurts and it pains me to say this, but like it's been a very, very long time, and he has not taken that next step to get to where he needs to be. You know what I'm saying? And I know that it's hard to find quarterbacks in this league. I understand that, but the time is now. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate that when you do see situations like this where you feel comfortable about the scheme, you feel comfortable about the West Coast offense and what we're about to go out there to do, and you don't do it. You know what I'm saying? You throw 3 interceptions. A lot of times when you're running that type of offense, when you're going up against these elite defenses, you can't get vanilla. We understand that they want to run quick stick routes, they want to run hitch routes and little things like that to get that going. You want to get the ball out of your hands. That's the West Coast offense. But when you're playing against these good defenses, these guys can be able to dissect that. When it comes down to guys like teams like the 49ers, they understand the West Coast offense. They know what to expect. So you got to put wrinkles in there. You have to. This kind of situation right here shows me that the coaching staff and the players need to go run hills. Straight up, straight up. Hey, shout out to Ant. He said, I'm new here. By the way, JC just found your channel. Hey, shout out to you, man. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button. We always have a good time. Make sure y'all welcome my man Anthony in the building, man. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. All right. He said we can't hear you. You can't hear me on this side? I don't know if it ain't muted. Let me see. Say you can't hear me. I wonder why. Well, I'm talking about the TikTok side. Yeah, they can't hear me. I'm gonna try to restart the stream and see what happens. But yeah, man, it's so crazy that like situations with Dak Prescott, like he's gonna have to step up. Like it's been a long time. It's been a long time just seeing how everything has been transpiring and just seeing what's going on, like as far as the wide receivers, guys getting open. Brandon Cooks. You guys give me your thoughts on Brandon Cooks, because for Brandon Cooks to have 73 yards the whole season out of 5 games, that's alarming right there. You know what I'm saying? You bring this guy in to take the top off the defense, to be able to gain separation. That stuff matters, but you have to get this guy going. You got to get him going. Let me see if I can connect this up real quick. Oh, I think I know why. I'm connected to that damn Bluetooth. Okay, let me see. All right, let me tap in with them real quick. All right, let me see if they hear me now. Okay. All right. Shout out to my man Ant. He said that can't read defenses. I mean, yeah, man. It's like, when the pressure's on, when you're going up against these elite defenses that actually know about the West Coast system and little things like that, like you're gonna have little wrinkles that you're gonna have to do. But Dak, I mean, it pains me to say it, bro, but I've been rocking with him for a very, very long time. But it's not just him. It's the offense, defense, and special teams. It's the whole collective unit, the coaching staff, everybody. Because when you go into situations when you're going up against guys like Kyle Shanahan and You got Dan Quinn out there and Kyle Shanahan. I mean, these guys are open, wide open. If y'all see the plays, see the all 22, these guys were wide open, and that's what you don't need out of your defense. I mean, it's going to open up their playbook. They run the ball. They're a very, very physical team. So I'm at the point right now where, if the regular season is cool, you know what I'm saying? I know that we'll be able to win games. I understand, like, we can be able to stack these games up, but we got to beat the 49ers, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? Because I know that the only way that we can be able to, if we can get through this team, then we can be able to get to where we want to go. And I got to give them credit. I definitely got to give those guys credit. They got a juggernaut. That is the best team in the NFL right now. You got to call a spade a spade. See the op and try to see what you can be able to do to be able to beat the op. But right now, they got us. You know what I'm saying? But I think that as far as our talent on the field, from defense, offense, and special teams, you just got to put it together. You have to, because, I mean, it was painful to watch that game, guys. It was definitely painful. All right, shout out to my man Desmond. He said, holy crap, JC, this team failed me at the beginning of the season. I never talked so much shit. I feel like I got to simmer down after this one. Yeah, bro, for real, because that's my thing. Like, don't get caught up into what a lot of these people be saying. It be a lot of people that be, like, hyping, like, in the live streams and stuff like that. Like, bro, the whole time, my whole energy throughout my whole live stream, because this is my first season doing live streams, and I kept saying this team has to prove it when it matters most. When the lights are bright, you got to step up. And this is the stuff that we don't want to talk about, but we have to bring this stuff up, man, because it's painful. It's painful. All right, let me check my all right, okay. I know y'all can hear that now. I know y'all can hear that. I'm doing a little sound check right now. It's a little things going on right now, so let me make sure I'm good. All right, we Gucci. Hey, what's up, Kenzie, man? Shout out to you, bro. What's good? What's going on, man? I'm mad about this game. You guys let me know how you guys feel about the wide receiver position, Michael Gallup and stuff like that. Like, do you think that we need to have another piece out there? Because usually when we look at the all 22, I've been looking at a lot of all 22, and sometimes these players aren't open, but it's not just that. It can always be the scheme as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going into a situation where you have a type of scheme where it was 5-10 years ago, a lot of these teams now, they adapt. This is a passing league now. It is so much off. It is so many athletes out here on offense and defense. You have to be able to adapt. If you can't be able to adapt, man, that's problems. You know what I'm saying? So just having the wide receivers, having the running backs, hopefully Tony Pollard, he can be able to step up, because I have not really seen much from him, you know what I'm saying, this year so far. But this is the beginning of the season. I know that he's coming off from that injury that he had, but this team has to step up. The time is now. The time is now. But back to Dak Prescott, just seeing him, he said something on his interview. He was like that this was one of the most humbling experiences that he's ever had. But I'm like, bruh, like, what about the last two previous games that we lost to the 49ers? You know what I'm saying? Like, was that a humbling experience for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I see you smiling on the field, but are you rallying and getting these guys together? Like, I'm to the point now where we love the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Dak Prescott, the Ezekiel Elliott when he was here, CeeDee Lamb. But at this point now, like, there is no wait. Like, the time is now for this team. If they can't be able to step up, but then it might be time to find a new quarterback, or it might be time to find a new offensive lineman, wide receivers, because this team has to win now and gain that chemistry, bro. It's huge. It's huge. Shout out to my man Kenzie. Shout out to everybody on the TikTok side. Hopefully y'all can be able to hear me. He said Pollard is not a running back. Now, Pollard's a running back. He's definitely a running back, all right, but he's just gonna have to get himself together. And it's weird. Chat box, y'all let me know. Do y'all think that it seemed like from last year they implemented him into Kellen Moore's system a little bit better to give him opportunities? These 5 games, they've taken him in, they've taken him out, but just having a player that can be able to catch the ball, getting him in space. I seen a lot of that from him last year, and I want to see more from him this year as well. You know what I'm saying? All right, shout out to my man Kenzie. He said, I don't like what George Kittle did with the shirt he had on. Said F Dallas, that's disrespectful. Yeah, bro, but you gotta be able to, hey, stop him so he won't score, cuz. Straight up. Stop him so he won't do that. I mean, that's just the bottom line. He can do whatever he want after he scored. You know what I'm saying? They get disrespectful. They've been doing that for a long time. the 49ers and Cowboys rivalry, bro, you already know what it is, bro. But at the same time, the defense got to step up and get a stop, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do. Safeties, Javon Curse, where you at, bro? Hooker, where you at, bro? All these guys, man. All these guys. That's why we can't be light on none of these dudes, bro. Straight up, straight up. All right, shout out to my man Hoodlum. What's good, bro? What's good, dog? What's going on? He said, JC, this team isn't it. Dak needs to go. When we see this before, the ringing is on, the writing is on the wall, bro. We need a quarterback. Yeah, man, it's wild to me that I'm actually really saying this about Dak Prescott, but just to hear the same thing, like I'm not gonna be over this drinking Kool-Aid and doing all that on this live stream. We keep it straightforward when it comes down to the JC Network, all of us together as a group. Like, if it's bad play, if it's bad quarterback play, we're going to call you out. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. We got a lot of love for a lot of these players, the Tony Pollards, the CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb, I feel as though CeeDee Lamb is one of the guys like Micah Parsons that you can tell that when they're losing, he's feeling it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you need out of your guys. That's how you can be able to bring leadership. But when it comes down to like playing against these teams like the 49ers, like they are a good team, but they got to find ways to be able to step up, bro. They got to find ways. All right. He said Lamb is a baby. Nah, Lamb is good. I think Lamb is good, bro. They just got to give Lamb more opportunities, bro. All right. Okay. He said Purdy is him. He might be the best in the NFL. The team will be all-time best. Now, I'm not gonna say he the best in the NFL, but I do got to give him props for being able to, you know, do what he's doing right now and being a Mr. Irrelevant. That shows a lot. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is about their type of offense, like they have bought into the system. They understand that Purdy is not going to be the guy that, you know, the Patrick Mahomes, the guy, the rah-rah guy to make those splashy type plays. Kyle Shanahan has a system where, okay, you're the quarterback, you run the juggernaut. You're going to give these guys the ball in their hands and let these guys go make plays. And that's how you can be able to win games. Don't turn the ball over. It's the little things. That's why I was saying it's not just the players. Coaching matters too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all give me y'all thoughts on Mike McCarthy. You know what I'm saying? As far as him being able to run that offense, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a lot of times where, you know, they're running the ball or they're doing like little basic things where I think that they should be able to implement, you know, certain wrinkles. I understand that the West Coast offense, you're running those quick routes, a lot of stick routes and drag routes just to get the ball out of his hands. But when you're playing against an elite defense, these guys, when it comes down to the 49ers, they understand the West Coast. So they've been built around the West Coast. So they have the linebackers to sit on things like that. Fred Warner, you got guys like Drake Greenlaw. Those dudes are menaces at the linebacker position, and they wait for you to do the same thing that you think that you missed throughout the game, right? Because it's the adjustments. When you're adjusting, a lot of these teams say, okay, I think I can be able to hit this shot because I saw this earlier. Well, the better defenses know that that's coming. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you got to pay attention to little things like that, man. All right. Shout out to my man Desmond. He said, Dak let me down, and I feel like this defense played bad due to DQ scheme. We need real linebackers, not hybrid safeties. Yeah, bro. Hey, look. See, the thing is, like I said, man, we got to keep it real. Like the linebacker position, you know, this is a good defense, but we've been gassed. Like, seriously, we've been gassed. Like, all throughout the offseason, there's been a lot of people talking on live streams, gassing this defense. The defensive line is good. Don't get me wrong, but everybody else going to have to go out there and prove it. Yeah, they can get after the pass rusher, but you got to do it against the most important in the most important games. You know what I'm saying? But they're good players, but are they a good unit? Are they an elite unit? We have elite players. You got your Micah Parsons. You got guys out there, but are we an elite unit? That's what's important, man. That's what's important. All right. Let's see. Hey, shout out to Craven Cowboys. What's up, Mickey? What's good, Mickey? Hey, Mickey, I thought about you, Mickey. It's so crazy. I'm so glad that you went out there to support our Dallas Cowboys. Always got to show love to you. I know it was a tough game, but hopefully they can be able to rally up. You know what I mean? It's more about us just chatting about it. Let's see if Dak Prescott can get the message. Let's see if everybody on the defense can be able to get the message, because this type of game, Mickey, could literally, it can make or break us this season. You know what I'm saying? And I was saying earlier in this stream, like, I'm not worried about what's going on, like with the rest of the regular season. I'm more focused on what we're going to do against Philly, what we're going to do against the 49ers. I already know that we can be able to win games in the regular season. We've done it before. We've done the pretty boy stuff. But what are we going to do when it really matters most? You know what I'm saying? Because that's where I'm at right now, guys. I'm sorry. I was so mad, but I understand that, things do happen. This is the NFL. Teams get schemed on, you know what I'm saying? But the main thing is Dan Quinn adjusting and guys like Mike McCarthy adjusting as well. You know what I'm saying? If they can't be able to do that, then we might have problems. We definitely might have problems. All right. Let's see. Shout out to my man Tavis. He said we still can't stop the run. Linebackers is a problem. Yeah, like if you're pitting guys like Marquise Bell in there. I do like Marquise Bell. Not the biggest guy. He is a thumper, but this ain't college. You know what I'm saying? So when you playing up against those big boy offensive linemen and you got a tweener at safety, he can easily get washed out of plays. He'll probably get washed out of plays by use check. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, you got to make sure you put him in position. I think that he's a good player. Don't get me wrong, but having him within the gridiron like that makes it easier for those offensive linemen to be able to dictate what's going on at that line of scrimmage. And if they can be able to dictate what's going on at the line of scrimmage, that's when their whole playbook opens up, guys. You know what I'm saying? This is the stuff, man. Like, it's the little basic things that they got to understand, because I don't know about you guys, but y'all watch football just as much as I watch football. And the beginning of the game, I was feeling weird. Like the very, very beginning of the game. All right, shout out to everybody on the TikTok side. What's good, y'all? Hey, look, it's a Cowboy fan right here. I know y'all, a bunch of 49ers in here right now. We going through it, but we definitely got to talk about this because, you know what I'm saying, we're a unit over here, man. You already know. He said Dak is the problem, but always has been. I mean, the thing is, like, the reason why we've always respected Dak Prescott was because it's not easy to be able to take a quarterback position like Tony Romo and still not throw any interceptions. You was breaking records, not throwing interceptions for your first 176 attempts. You were winning so much. Ezekiel Elliott was a big part of that. Y'all were feeding off of each other. It's hard to be able to, just run away from a player like that was consistent. But when he got to the playoffs, he just was not getting it done. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to the 100 people over here on the TikTok side too. What's good, y'all? He said, my boy 3 last night. Okay, we're gonna win the Super Bowl 2024. Okay, I don't know if you're a 49ers fan or not. He said, I'm an Eagles fan. You guys need some toughness. Nah, they tough. They definitely a tough team. You can't, I believe that our team is tough, but it's just more about scheme. A lot of these teams, they will scheme you out. Like with Kyle Shanahan, his type of scheme, they do certain like offensive linemen, the way that they run block and stuff like that. The same thing that Mike Shanahan was doing when he was coaching. So I'm sure that he implemented that and he showed his son how to do certain things as far as that offensive line. So that's part of the reason why CMC, they get good creases. But I think the run game was good though, Cowboys Nation. I think that we were doing good. We got good push as far as the defensive line, but when it got down to like 3rd down and 15, and it seemed like players were wide open. You know what I'm saying? That's scheme, bro. That's scheme. That's definitely scheme. Like if you see a player that's open on 3rd and 15 that's wide open and nobody's around them, that's scheme. Okay, that's the stuff that Andy Reid did in the Super Bowl where he literally schemed out the Philadelphia Eagles and beat them. You know what I'm saying? This is what we need from Mike McCarthy. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like every time we try to catch a ball, it's always contested. Scheme these guys open and get these guys going, man. All right. Let's see. Okay, let me go back to the chat real quick. Okay. All right. Shout out to my man Kenzie. He said, nah, man, the defense was good. We still got a top 2 defense. It was Dak turning the ball over. Too much. The defense can't keep going out there every 2 minutes because Dak is not doing anything. Yeah, I got you on that with the, Dak Prescott. You can't continue to keep putting the defense on the field. I got you because Dak's going to have to step up. But as far as the defense being the top 2 defense, bro, I don't want to hear that no more, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about the Dallas Cowboys top 5 defense, best pass rushing defense. Go out and prove it. Go out and prove it. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, man. Is at this point now, bro, you ain't gonna be tricking us. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna do that, bro. Because I'm like, they gas it throughout the game. And then next thing you know, then the results are not showing up when the games matter. So prove it when it matters. You know what I'm saying? All right. Shout out to everybody, though. I don't know if you guys want to tap in with me real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? 5 minutes. If you guys want to tap in, I'll send the link. You know what I'm saying? All Cowboys fans. So anybody on the TikTok side, you want to say what's up real quick, that's cool. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to tap in, and I'll send a link or whatever. But 5 minutes. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. Shout out to my man Hoodlum. He said you can't win a chip with this offense. It's no way. Man, it's so sad, bro. It hurt my heart. It hurt my heart so much, bro. It hurt my heart so much, man. Because we pour so much into this team. You remember Hoodlum all throughout this whole season, the off season, just the draft. Hey, bro, me and you've been talking a lot of draft, a lot of these players and stuff like that. You feel as though that they're really building, getting things going. Where's Mozzie Smith? Chat box, please let me know. Mickey, let me know. Where's Mozzie Smith? All right. All right. Shout out to my man. We are Dallas Cowboys for life. What's good, bro? What's going on, man? We got to tap in soon, man. He said, so listen, the whole team got dominated. We have to make sure that we address some things. Number one, we need a linebacker. Number two, we need to go get another corner. All right. Number three, they scheme wide receivers open. We didn't. Yeah. That's exactly what I was saying about scheming wide receivers open. Yeah, that stuff really matters. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to get down to third down and 15s. You're going to get down to third down and 10s. And it seemed that like the way that they were calling plays, Kyle Shanahan knew exactly what we were doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they knew what we were doing. And that usually happens when, people are wide open like that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the linebacker position, yeah, you got to get dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can be able to go find your Fred Warners. Let's keep it honest. I do player breakdown. That's my niche, Cowboy breakdown. I always watch players. I played linebacker all my life. And seeing linebackers like Fred Warner and Drake Greenlaw, those are the kind I like. You know what I'm saying? Those guys that'll break your neck. You know what I'm saying? Not the RKGs, not the right kind of guys, not the what's his name? The Jalen Smiths and Smalley and stuff like that. I need people like Micah Parsons that'll break your neck straight up. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it. You know what I mean? Linebacker position you should be able to upgrade there at that position, bro. All right. And then he said wide receiver, and he said corners too as well. Yeah, you definitely got to get corners, bro. All right. All right. He said, okay. He said that part, JC, the defense talked too much. Big time. Like Micah Parsons is such a good player, but you know what I mean? He just be on X too much. He be on Twitter a little bit too much. You know what I mean? Just stay focused, lock in. You do have a skill set, and you're a good player. But a lot of these teams, the better teams, they try to they try to scheme on you. I'm over here drinking on white Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do something that make me happy. Talking to y'all and drinking some white Henny right after work, you know what I'm saying, makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, man. I love y'all, man, for real, dog. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be hard to go on live stream, going through this kind of stuff because it's really stressful. But, definitely got to give the 49ers credit. I did not believe that they would come in there or we will go in there and get spanked like that by this team. That's why Dak Prescott was saying little things. What did he say in his interview? He was like, what did he say? He was like, you about to make me mad. You about to make me mad. Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it, man. When you got Jerry Jones talking about, oh yeah, this is the team to beat. This is the team you got to run through and doing all this extra stuff to have Dallas thinking too much. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you right now, just let those guys lock in and focus. Don't give them too much to think about. Everybody already watched Dallas enough. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. It's crazy. Shout out to my man, Chris Gons. What's up, CG? What's good, man? What's good? TikTok side. What's good, y'all? What is going on? All right. My man said, go Cowboys, JC Cowboys Network. What a tough, painful loss. We got manhandled. I can't believe what I saw. I wish we had linebackers like Fred Warner and Drake Greenlaw. Yeah, man, for real. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like LVE was really good his first year. Hey, what's the word on him though? You know what I'm saying? Because I know his neck. You know what I'm saying? He hurt his neck. But the thing is with us, we've been addressing the linebacker position. We definitely have, but we just definitely need some more nasty guys there that can be able to get strip sacks and force fumbles and things like that, where you can be able to make plays from sideline to sideline, reading and diagnosing plays. We need that, guys. We need that. You know what I'm saying? So, this team is not built all the way there yet. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man, Alan Couch, man. What's good? What's good, Alan? What's going on, man? He said Dallas goes for speed over size. Yeah, I mean, look, well, they need to switch something up. They got to do something new, you know what I mean? Because doing, the way that they're trying to do things right now is not working, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think that we're far away, you know what I'm saying? But we definitely got to rant about this because this is a situation where, you lose to a team like the 49ers like that, man, we definitely got to break this stuff down. But I don't think that we're far away, but the question marks remains like Dak Prescott. I'm just not sure, bruh. I'm just not sure. Just prove it to me, Dak. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. It hurts my heart. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. He said, not the white JC. Oh, yeah, I'm pulling up soon as I land. Yeah, I got the white. You already know. Straight from the islands, man. Straight from the islands. You already know. All right, shout out to my man Tavis. He said Kellen McCarthy strikes back, JC. Yeah, man, it's wild to me. Well, speaking on Kellen Moore, right? You know what I mean? Like, man, it seemed like we was making a lot more moves with Kellen Moore. You know what I'm saying? Versus Mike McCarthy. You know what I'm saying? So far this season. I mean, we'll see what happens, but you know what I mean? It's just wild how things work in the NFL. All right. Shout out to Craven. She said, I'm tired of the company lines. It starts with me. It was a humbling loss. Yeah. That's what they always say. It's like they built to say that. Like, what are you going to do to be able to make a difference? Are you going to tell the next guy so they can be able to step up? This is the kind of stuff that we need, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, just being around the right type of energy. And then you can be able to go out there and learn on the field. You can learn things off the field as well. As long as these guys get comfortable in what they're doing within their position, all that stuff matters. You know what I'm saying? Wide receivers. I just want to see if Brandon Cooks can be able to step up or they give him opportunities, because only having 73 yards when you have had 1,000 yards everywhere you've been, chat box. You know what I'm saying? And you can't get this guy going. That's troubling. All right. He said, you guys got humbled, my man. The Cowboys talk so much, but didn't show off. I can't even sit there and dispute that, bro. They talk a lot, but you know what I'm saying? But I just think that, they just got to lock in, bro. Like, it's so much talent within our team, but it's just unfortunate to see us lose to a team like them, but they are a good team though. You know what I'm saying? They got to figure out like little things like where, stopping George Kittle and stopping that run, continue to stop that run in like the third downs and stuff like that. And Dak Prescott's gonna have to get himself going, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's big. All right. All right, let's see. Hold on. All right. Okay. All right, cool. All right, man. Okay, let's see. Shout out to my man. We are Dallas Cowboys. He said Micah exchanging jersey at the end of the game pissed me off. I feel you, huh? Yeah, I wouldn't even want to exchange no jersey. I ain't even think of that, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, man. Just go back to the locker room and just get back to yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Like, it's just wild. Like when situations happen like this, like I just want to see us play against the 49ers. At this point right now, because I know that we can be able to get to the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? But I know the team that we have to beat. I know the team that we have to be able to get through, and they got some juggernauts. They definitely got some juggernauts, and we'll see if they're about that life. But this game coming up, I think we'll be playing against the Chargers. Then you'll have the Philadelphia Eagles. It's a lot of teams that we got to play in the regular season, so we can't look past none of these guys. But I just know that, once you get to the playoffs, I just want to see if this guy can be able to do Dak Prescott can be able to get this thing done. But I do know that they can be able to get it done in the regular season. So, all right. Okay. All right. Shout out to my man CG. He said, absolutely hats off to the 49ers. They were the better team. Time for us to regroup. We have to pick up the pieces. We still have to battle. We got a lot of tough games coming up. Chargers at Philly, November 5th. Yeah, fireworks, bro. Yeah, you already know, man. We definitely got to handle those, man. All right. Okay. He said 3 L's in a row. Nah, man, we can't get 3 L's in a row, dog. I have faith in the team, but it's just unfortunate to lose to a team like them. I was telling my boy, Captain Rob, that's why I was kind of venting so much. Hey, if you guys want to tap in to my YouTube, I can be able to see you guys' comments better. If you go to my main page on Twitter, not Twitter, on TikTok, it'll send you right over here so you guys can tap in with me, so I'll be able to see you guys, because it's kind of hard. It's like 110 people in here, so on the TikTok side, so I'll be able to see you guys over on this side. All right. Okay, so I'm sure some 49ers is coming, y'all. So y'all gotta be light though, because I got my family in here, my mods on this side. So be light. All right, okay. It's not Brandon Cooks. Also, I need to say this as well as I know we have Dono a check. We gave Dono a check, but uh Wanye is better. Yeah, but if the thing is, I can't just hop out there and just say Wanye is better off rip. You know what I'm saying? Without me seeing him more. Like, I've seen like 3 games from him. You know what I'm saying? But he's a good player though. We are Dallas Cowboys like. But I got so much respect for a guy like Donald Wilson because he's just that tone setter, and he's that guy that's not afraid to be able to hit and get things going. But we do know that he's coming off of that injury, but there's no excuses. If you can be able to find a way to be able to implement a Wanye Thomas and get him going in certain packages, that'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, would you have felt better with him going up against a guy like George Kittle? You know what I'm saying? Or McQuamu going up against George Kittle? Because I don't trust Javon Curse covering guys in space. Like, he is so stiff, bro. He is so stiff. The thing I like about a Curse is he can be able to roam sideline to sideline. He's kind of like a tall linebacker. I do like him going up against some tight ends, but the main tight ends like the Kittles, the Kelseys, like, bro, you got to get safety. Like, you got to get like free safeties that can be able to turn their hips very well, and can backpedal very well, and understand what these wide receivers and these tight ends are trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's big. It's definitely big, bro. All right. Hey, thanks for the follow too, y'all, on the TikTok. So I appreciate y'all. All right. He said, I've told y'all don't put your trust in Dak. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's hurting my heart, man. Dak Prescott is my guy. You know what I'm saying? He's an amazing player. He's an amazing guy off the field, but just being on the field, he's just gonna have to step up. Chat box, y'all let me know. I know what my man on the YouTube side. What y'all think? Y'all ain't really saying much about Dak. You know what I'm saying? My man Hoodlum, he spoke on it, but what y'all give me y'all thoughts on Dak, man? You know what I'm saying? Just let me know what y'all thinking about it. You know what I mean? Because it is crazy, but I know he's not the only one. He's not the only one, but it's huge because that's the quarterback position. All right. Shout out to Craven. She said DQ playing favorites with Dono when he should have ramped him up instead of sitting Wanye for him. Yeah, that could be something behind that. You know what I'm saying? But like when you seeing a player practice out, and he's going out there and making plays for you, Mickey. I mean, you're being consistent. Then usually coaches, they kind of like cling on to those players. I mean, it's a little weird how that all works when it comes down to football and stuff like that. But Wanye, I think that Wanye being such a young guy, I think that eventually he could be able to get more playing time. But usually when it's time for the game, and when it's time to start setting up the game plan, they usually go with the guy they trust. All right. Let's see. Shout out to my man. We are Dallas Cowboys. He said, also, here's the thing. Schoonmaker's giving me nothing. Yeah, we miss Stevens. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Schoonmaker. You know what I'm saying? But that's another guy that we got to give it time. Sometimes these tight ends, they don't transition as fast as the Sam Laportas. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they don't transition as fast as the Luke Musgraves. Sometimes that happens. You know what I'm saying? But I thought it would happen. But we were looking at Sam Laporta, if you guys remember. You know what I'm saying? That dude is a beast. Schoonmaker, I think he can be good. But Jake Ferguson, man, I'm really proud. I'm gonna do a little breakdown of him probably like next week or something. I'm gonna let this kind of like simmer a little bit because this loss is crazy. But I'm gonna do a breakdown on Jake Ferguson, soon. You know what I mean? Because he's really been stepping up in the pass game as well as the run game, bro. All right, my man said, go Eagles. I know y'all in here, bro. I know y'all ain't far away. Yeah, he said Laporta. Yeah, Laporta, bro, is nasty, bro. He is nasty. All right, they got to move on from this game and learn from it. Yeah, you got to move on. You got no other choice to be able to move on from this game, guys. I mean, you're going to be playing against the San Diego Chargers. You got so many teams that's coming up, the Miami Dolphins, Buffalo Bills. So this regular season is going to be a big test. It's definitely going to be a big test. So when you think about it, I know I said the regular season where, I'm not really tripping off the regular season because I'm so locked on the 49ers. I want us to get past them. But, it's going to be some big tests in the regular season going up against the Miami Dolphins. A lot of these high-powered offenses now, you know what I'm saying, these young coaches. It's a new wave of young coaches now, guys. You know what I'm saying? So the league is starting to change. So hopefully Mike McCarthy, he's an older guy, he's an older coach. So hopefully he can be able to just, get right, you know what I'm saying, and see what happens, you know what I'm saying, and just get these guys in the right position and do try to stick to what we do best. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's see. Shout out to Shogun. What's up, Shogun? First time seeing you. What's going on, bro? He said put Parsons at linebacker. He's not a defensive end. Nah. He's a defensive end, bro. I'm not going to try to take away from Micah Parsons. Like, Micah Parsons has the ability to be able to play safety for real, if you know what you're doing. Like, he is that good. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But being able to rush off the edge, that linebacker position, if you take him away from that defensive end position, that means you're taking away from one of his skill sets. You know what I'm saying? Having that pass rush, I mean, you can be able to dictate games. All it takes is just one play to be able to ruin the game. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have him all throughout that front seven, bro, because he's just that talented. But a lot of times what they were doing this past game, Kyle Shanahan was in his bag, bro, because they were touching him. They were touching Micah all throughout the game. They were putting bodies on him. And I remember it was one interview where Micah Parsons said last year that, his body was hurting for like 2 weeks going up against the 49ers. So the 49ers already know to go into the game where, okay, attack Micah. But the main thing is, what is everybody else going to do? You know what I'm saying? Is Dorrance Armstrong going to step up? Is any of these guys going to step up? You know what I'm saying? It's huge, guys. But you know what I'm saying? I definitely wanted to just tap in here and vent with you guys, though. I'm sorry. I had to get this off my chest, man. I'm over here working, man. I'm like, man, I'm going through it, man. Shout out to the people on the side, man. 100 people over here on the TikTok, man. What's good, man? Smash that like button. What's going on? He said Dak needs to step up. Yes, he does, man. He said no bad calls, huh? Yeah, it was some bad calls, bro. It was some bad calls. All right. Hey, shout out to Mr. Real Talk Cowboy. What's good, cuz? What's going on, man? Shout out to you, brother. All right, man. Just going through the motions, bro. You already know. All right. We are Dallas Cowboys for life. He says Fergie is balling. I will also say to Mike's defense, this is the first 5 games with this offense, but look at the defenses we played. Style makes games, Arizona 49ers and the Jets. Yeah, because I wonder how this defense, and then, we're not making no excuses. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to make no excuses, but I wonder how this offense would have been in like game 10 against the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? Because with this Texas Coast offense, I know they're trying to understand it. I know they're trying to get down to all the principles, all the nuances, all the little things about this offense. I mean, there's a lot of things that you got to learn, you know what I'm saying? But I wonder what this offense would have looked like week 10 going up against the 49ers. We played them in week 5. I mean, we know that they're elite defense. I just want you guys to think about that. Leave that, you know what I'm saying? Just think about that one. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they can be able to step up, you know what I'm saying, once we see these guys again down the road, bro. So yeah, man, it's definitely gonna be good. All right. He said, JC, I've been waiting on your video today. Hey, look, man, listen, man. I've been making my I appreciate all the love, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen your Houston Texans. Y'all almost got that win. You know what I'm saying? I was locked into your game, bum. I was locked in, man. Y'all doing a good job, bro. But they pulled off on y'all, you know what I'm saying? So y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all got to bounce back. But yeah, man, I told myself, bro, I said, man, I ain't making no video. I'm going live, bro. I need to talk to y'all on live. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, bro. So no videos right now, man. Straight live, bro. All right. Shout out to my man CG. He said, JC, you can tell CeeDee Lamb is getting frustrated. What is your thoughts? Yeah, man, you're getting frustrated because you're one of the best wide receivers in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have the skill set just as good as a Justin Jefferson, in my opinion. I mean, he doesn't have to be up there with Justin Jefferson, but he's somewhere in that realm, you know what I'm saying, of the what's the other guy, Jamar Chase's. I mean, you got to give this guy the ball. So that all falls down to guys like Mike McCarthy, but him getting mad is the same thing as Micah Parsons. They actually care, bro, CG, because they want to win. They want to win. But a lot of these guys don't think that way because they're getting paid. Okay. That's the thing. Like, you got to find people that buy in. Just like Deion said. Deion Sanders said that he will never coach the NFL. Why? Because these guys are getting paid and a lot of them don't care. Like, straight up, like, a lot of them don't care. They're getting paid, bro. So that's the real thing. It's sad, but the truth, you know what I mean? So CeeDee Lamb is one of the guys that actually really cares. You know what I'm saying? He wants to get paid, but he wants to win. And that's the kind of guy that you can be able to build around with, bro. All right. Let's see. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Y'all know I had to tap in with y'all, man. You know, JC had to come through. You know what I'm saying? You already know, man. I appreciate y'all. I say, all right, you're right. They need to coach better. Let's not talk about the bad calls. The body slam of Pollard out of bounds was crazy, and Turp got hurt by that late tackle. Yeah, I know, right? I know, but the thing is, man, these injuries are going to happen, but that's why we got guys like Will McClay. You know what I'm saying? Where you can be able to, go pick up these running backs. You can go pick up a Deuce Vaughn. Hopefully he can get himself going. You can hopefully pick up a guy that can be able to return kickoffs and little things like that you can put into the system, because yeah, man, these injuries, man, it comes out of nowhere. You know what I mean? And they do. San Francisco, they be kind of playing that physical dirty ball for real, but that was a physical game last night. All right, shout out to my man JT. What's up, man? What's good? What is going on? All right. You said need to play Deuce more. Yeah, they need to play Deuce more, but the only time they've been playing them, bruh, is when like towards the end of games with the third string being in there. You know what I'm saying? He said excuses, y'all are getting whooped before injuries. Nah, what were we getting? I mean, where were we getting whooped? I mean, we won some games, but here's the thing. Like beating the New England Patriots, beating the Giants, and then who else was it? The Jets. You know what I'm saying? You hear the media, as soon as the media, we start winning those games and knowing them teams ain't even that good for real. They not even that good. We good. Trust me. We are a good team, but we beat them. They start gassing us. Then we get caught into the mix. You know what I'm saying? This is the stuff that happens with us. You know what I'm saying? But we just got to step up, bro, in the most important games because we got the guys to be able to do it. I've seen it before. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be huge. Hey, shout out to Jazz. What's good, Jazz? What's good? Jazz in the building. She home now. She was just at the pumpkin patch having a good time with the kids. You know what I'm saying? While I was at work, man. But it's all good, Jazz. Shout out to you, Jazz. He said cut Dak. Nah, man. It's not that sweet, man. We can't cut Dak, even though I am hurting about this situation. You got to continue to keep bringing in quarterbacks. Any position, man, you just bring those guys in. It's not easy to find these guys. Like, man, if it were easy to find these quarterbacks, then I mean, I don't know. A lot he probably would have been gone. But at the same time, just try to see if you can be able to hopefully build around the guy, you know what I'm saying, and just get it right. You know what I mean? Because once you lose your quarterback, you'll be sorry for a long time, bro. All right. But we've been falling into good quarterbacks, though. That's the good thing. You know what I'm saying? We've been falling into quarterbacks. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. All right, but yeah, man, like hey, listen, man, I know I'm coming in here, I know I'm ranting, you know what I'm saying, but it's not really like too bad of a rant, but I'm sure it's like the same thing that you guys are thinking, but we're just breaking this stuff down. But the thing is, man, when you're going into games like this and you're playing teams like the 49ers, like all of these guys got to buy in, not just the players. It got to be the coaching staff. It got to be the offense. It got to be the defense, special teams. Everything matters. If this coaching staff cannot be able to get it right, these other teams, they'll remove you off the field. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying this type of situation here, Coach McCarthy, Dan Quinn, what's his name? CeeDee Lamb, everybody on the offense, everybody on defense, everybody go run hills. Everybody, coaching staff, Jerry Jones for hyping up the 49ers before the game, go run hills. You know what I'm saying? They all deserve to run hills, bro. All right, JC, I hope that Kamante Turpin is all right. Tough injury. Yeah, I know, man. I know. He did have that good play on that touchdown. Yeah, I mean, at least somebody creating some separation, bro. I was like, dang, finally. You know what I'm saying? You would think that Brandon Cooks would be the guy, but, it's all good. It's definitely all good. You know what I'm saying? I think that, eventually, like if they can just continue this to keep practicing, like this type of situation right here, when you lose 42-10 to a team where I don't know which day that they be having off days. Like, I don't know if it's Wednesdays or Tuesdays or something like that. If I was the coach, I wouldn't even let them have an off day for like a few days just so they can go ahead and lock in and see what went wrong. So, switch some things up, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously it's not working and it seemed like things are getting worse. So somebody's going to have to switch something up within that coaching staff and just have a different mindset going throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? So these guys can build some confidence. You know what I'm saying? Zayday, what's good, Zayday? Shout out to you, bro. All right, let's see. He said Jerry Jones need to sell a team, man. Yeah, people be saying that all the time on here. Y'all have to change. All right, man. Niners in here, man. I see y'all, man. All right, let's see. He said, I'm a real fan. He said, effing tired. Yeah, man. Me too, bro. Me too. I'm tired too, man. But hopefully they can be able to step up, man. We got a game. We definitely going to be going live. I just wanted to tap in here just to talk about this because there's so many concerns. We got a lot of things that we got to clean up on, but we just cannot buy into all the hype of the 3 and 4 letter networks. They on our bad side now. It's so funny how it shifts. Like one week they be on us, the next week they be off. Just stay off. You know what I'm saying? Just stay off the boat. Dallas Cowboys, just delete your X, delete your Twitter, all of that. Because the thing is, man, like once they get caught in and then once they start buying into what all these guys saying, then that's when we start making mistakes. But when they start speaking bad about us, that's when we play our best. It's so weird, guys. It's so weird how that works. But, we got the talent. We got the guys. But the time is now for Dak Prescott, guys. It hurts me so bad. But just having that skill set, being able to run the damn ball, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you're a quarterback, if you were blessed to have that skill set to be able to run the ball, to make these defensive coordinators to have something else to think about, use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't sit there and just be looking scared in the pocket and stuff like that. Run, man, like you did your first year. All right. Okay. Shout out to my man. We are Dallas Cowboys. He said, you play who's on your schedule. I hope that this embarrassed us enough to wake up. I say trade for Judy and then trade for Jordan Hicks or see if we can get Surtain. I'm out of Denver too. Yeah, man, that's a lot of movement. That's definitely a lot of movement. Jordan Hicks possibly, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not really the biggest fan of Judy though. Yeah, I'm not really the biggest fan of him. I would like to see him prove it more, you know what I'm saying, in the season before I say trade for another wide receiver, you know what I'm saying? Because we got to remember, bro, like there's only one ball to go around, but I mean, I don't know. They ain't throwing the ball to nobody, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, you got your Gallups, you got your Brandon Cooks, you got CeeDee Lamb, you got Fergie. There's so many guys. Like it's thinking about a wide receiver right now. I'm like, man, that's just putting it in overdrive. You know what I'm saying? If anything, give me another defensive player like a Jordan Hicks, somebody on that defensive line, because the 49ers do it. The Eagles do it. They keep nabbing at the defensive line. They'll keep picking up Georgia players and all types of stuff, Alabama, whatever. Like, just keep nabbing at the trenches, bro. That's what I think will get us right, and possibly a cornerback. Yeah, like you said. So I think that'll be good. All right, let me get this last comment. All right, my man said, "Go Cowboys! Thank you. We would get it right. A long season, JC. I still love our Cowboys. We're gonna do this. Yeah, fireworks, bro. Hey, that's one thing about me. Bro. I love my Cowboys through and through the good, through the bad. Hey, get out. Hey, Maurice, get out of here, dog. Get out of here, dog. I'm not with you today. All right, I'm not with you today. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm not with you. Okay, you my man, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? You already know I got a lot of love when it comes down to my Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? I get really emotional when it comes to them. So you already know how that go. But we got work to do, guys. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna tap in. Let me see. You said real Cowboys fan. Yeah, shout out to you, man. All right. Okay, you said defense, but what about okay? It's so hard to see on here now. I don't know why this has changed. It says defense, but what about having anyone to guide the offense? Yeah, man. Hey, look, man, defense and offense, they all got to be on the same page. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the offense. The defense got to do the same thing, but sometimes the defense is not going to come through. Like last night, you kept them on the field so much, sometimes you might get gashed. It's going to happen. When you're playing up against the 49ers, they're juggernaut. They have so many players. They have so much talent. You're going to sometimes give up plays. You know what I'm saying? But the offense is going to have to step up. Those 3 and outs, and you're down by 14 points, bro, all it's going to do is it's going to allow the defense to be able to pin their ears back, Bosa and all them boys, Kinlaw, and get after the quarterback. But that's what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to make mistakes like that. All right. Shout out to my man, Mr. Real Talk Cowboy. He said, keep doing your thing, bro. We need to collaborate soon. Most definitely, bro. We'll definitely collab soon, man. Just let me know. You already know, man. You already know, bro. All right. Shout out to my man. We are DC for life. He said, The 49ers wanted to beat us twice, beat them on the scoreboard, and then beat them mentally for the playoffs. Yeah, man, you have to, man. It's huge. It's a lot that factors in to beating them. You know what I'm saying? Consistency, physicality. I mean, you just have to understand and have that belief that we can go out there and go do it. You got to have that confidence because that's a big boy game right there. And it's not going to be easy to beat those guys, especially where you got offensive line like that blocking for a CMC. Like, he's loving it. You know what I'm saying? And what it's doing is it's just opening up that offense, and it's making Brock Purdy not have to put the ball in harm's way, and it's making him look good. You know what I'm saying? He's good, but I just think that everything that's built around him is just making him take that next step, guys. So, hey, you guys holler at me, man. I appreciate y'all so much for tapping in. We will be back on for another live stream. I will talk to y'all soon. All right, y'all.